Hi, just a quick review of this Prada handbag tote. This is the Prada Bibliotheque or Accardia or accordion handbag. The structure is the same as the Prada Luxe tote. However, it differs in the interior and the design. So this is in the Saffiano leather. It's a combination of Saffiano and smooth calfskin leather. This is the small size. This handbag style came out, I believe, in 2016, and there are only two sizes. There's the small and there's the medium, and this is the small size, but I don't consider this small because it's a pretty spacious handbag, very roomy, and not small in size at all. So let's look at the measurements. The length of this handbag is almost 12 inches or close to a foot. And the height of this handbag is close to 9 inches. These are approximate measurements, by the way. And the width of this handbag is 5 to 6 inches. So let's look at the components of this bag. This bag actually comes with a leather straps, of course, so that would give you a crossbody option. But ideally, I would say that this is ideally carried as a handheld bag or in the crook of your arm, because I'm telling you this would get really, really very heavy because of the amount of leather. There is just too much leather. And of course, this handbag, if you are going to pay retail price for this, it would cost you $2,600 plus tax for this small size. And the medium size, which is sold out. I just looked at the Neiman Marcus site, and this style of handbag is sold out. Retails for $3,080 plus tax. So this is a very, very expensive handbag. So if you could get your hands on, secondary luxury retail, then that would be great. Okay, and this has gold tone hardware. Okay, so it has 4 feet studs, and I'm gonna show you right now. Okay, so this is a double handle handbag. Okay, so this one is a Saffiano leather, and Prada first introduced this kind of leather, Saffiano leather, and it is a very, very durable, if not the most durable leather of all. I consider this the most durable leather because you can't easily scratch this. So it's just really like a workhorse, or it's just a very tough handbag. I like the epi and this kind of leather. So Prada first introduced the Saffiano leather, and from then on, all the other designers have copied the Saffiano. All right, so this is the Prada Milano. So at first you would think, how come there's no insignia here? Because normally they come in threes, right? But if you're just looking at it online, you would be like, what happened? But that's actually normal for this style. There's only 2 lines that says Prada and Milano. Okay, so the front is Saffiano leather, and so is the back. So it's full on Saffiano, and so is the leather. So it's full on Saffiano. Although, I'm sorry, the straps. I don't have the straps because I didn't buy this with straps. And if you would order the straps, I think they cost $200 plus, but I wouldn't carry this as a crossbody, as I've mentioned earlier. Now let's look at the base of the handbag. The base of the handbag is smooth calfskin, and it has 4-feet studs. Now if I'm going to move it closer, it's got Prada on both sides, and Prada also top and bottom of this. I bought this in an absolutely, I would say, excellent condition. There's hardly any wear at all. All right, so let's look at the handles. Handles are perfect. It's smooth leather. Smooth leather. Calfskin, by the way, and the sides. Let's look at the sides. It's calfskin leather too. And one thing that drew me to this handbag is the collar block and the accordion style, of course, the accordion style. There you go. This handbag, by the way, was named after the French word bibliotheque, which means accordion style. I'm sorry, which means library. So as you can see, this is expandable. There's actually a folder that has like a lot of compartments that are shaped like accordion. That's why it's called accordion. And yeah, I've actually made a very long review on this handbag yesterday, because I incorporated the story and all that. But for those who just would like to find out the structure and the details, and this one has a closer look. I mean, because I was videoing upstairs, and it was a bit shaky because I was using my other hand to hold the camera. Okay, so I hope this one has a better video quality because it's sturdy. All right, so there you go. The bags that I have seen online have actually, the wear would be on this on the sides. They would be like a little bit smooshy or collapsible, but this one is just perfect. It's still very tough, still very sturdy, and it's not out of shape. Okay, on the other side, same thing. Other side, same thing. Okay, so now let's look at the interior of the bag. This is the interior of the bag. As you can see, there's Prada. They're all lined up. And I just love this feature, guys. You know, this is the thing that separates it from, or differentiates it from the Prada the Lux tote, because the Lux tote has 2 zipper pockets here, top zipper. But this one, it has 2 open pockets, and this for added security. But the interior of the center part is actually black. I thought it was white, but just the outer surface of the middle thing is white. This is a collar block, and it has a zipper compartment here and an open compartment on the other side. Open compartment on this side for your phones, I guess. So I would say this is a very well thought out handbag, because you know, if you need accessibility, you can just put in your gadgets on either sides, and then your wallet comes in here, and then some other valuables that you know, it would be very difficult to get in. This has a magnetic closure, and one criticism here would be, it would have been better if they've put in a hardware, I mean a gold zipper pull, because I just love the hardware of Prada. They're just so super shiny, and it's like they're dipped in 14 karat gold, whatever. But this one is just leather. I would have preferred the metal zipper pull. And it has the rings here for this is for the ring, for the attachment for straps. Here, leather strap attachments. And of course, they're all engraved Prada. And let me just show you this. It has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 grommets, or I would say snap buttons. And then you can snap it close if you want it, or if you're carrying a lot of stuff, you can just completely open it because it's expandable. Okay, so that's the very interesting feature. And there is so much leather on this handbag, so hence the price. And Prada bags are really meant to last. But I wish they're all made in Italy though. This one is made in Italy, but the new some of the Prada handbags now are made in China. So as much as possible, when I buy a Prada handbag, it has to be made in Italy, because it just takes away the luxury when it says made in China. Now, let me just show you the there's not actually much going on here. So I would say this is a very minimalist handbag. You know, it's a minimalist handbag. There's not a lot of things going on here that could, you know, distract your. It's a very simple bag that I would say. And I thought at first it was like a Michael Kors bag because of the Saffiano leather. You know, the malls are saturated, of course, by Michael Kors handbags, and I really don't like Michael Kors handbags because they're just so popular. Everyone has them, and I prefer using a vintage bag because, you know, it's exclusive. It's more, you know, it's nicer. I mean, it's not for everybody, and I want to be unique. And this one has the leather pull tag. It says 31F, so that is the serial number. And I like this handbag because it doesn't have a cloth or a satin lining, because most of the bags have that. I still prefer the leather, good old leather, smooth leather interior. It makes it more elegant and more, I mean, classier. And yeah, so I would say this is ideal for office. And yes, it's semi formal, but you could rock it casual as well. And yeah, I would see, you know, executives or office women, you know, carrying this because it just has that very executive type looking vibe to it. And yeah, so there you go. I think one con for this handbag is the price, of course, because it's very expensive. You can get them for less. And the price, aside from the price, the weight. If you don't mind carrying a weighty handbag, then go for this. This is actually compared to YSL Sac de Jour, but again, they said that this is lighter, so it's still, you know, a better choice. Okay, so yeah, so there you go. So it gives you an option to carry this handheld or crossbody, but it would be extremely heavy if you use the straps. So there you go, guys. This is a very, I would say, classic handbag, very elegant, and it has that very minimalist look to it. Okay, so there you go. Bye.